Hey everybody, today I wanted to make a real small video. There's a few things that I'm going to be doing as far as some modifications to the Z06 this week, and it's because a lot of you guys have made some suggestions and of course make perfect sense. So the first thing I'm going to be doing today, they just came in today, is one thing I really never noticed was the chrome lug nuts. You would think that, you know, that's something that I would notice, but I never did. So, I mean, to me, it just didn't stand out a whole lot, but I did order and just received some black lug nuts. So, I'm going to take these off and put those on. I've also got ordered the side markers. I'm going to be changing those out. Those are supposed to be here this week so that we don't have all this orange and red everywhere. I also got the one that's going to, the ones that are going to go right here on the back to help darken that out. Okay. So, there's no really reason to jack your car up to change out these lug nuts. I'm just gonna do one at a time here and kind of clean inside of there. Grab a It's pretty clean in there. I've got a friend that has a torque ratchet that gives you by pressure, so I'm going to stop by in the next couple of days. I don't have one of those, and I figured I wouldn't go out and buy one just for this, so he's going to do that for me just to make sure that I've got everything, you know, good and tightened. And you can see how much better that looks versus, you know, having those chrome lug nuts versus having the black lug nuts. So if you're going to have the black rims, you might as well have the black lug nuts. And I'm surprised they just, you know, it'd be really classy if GM would put some black lug nuts on here, maybe even with a little bit of maybe even a Z06 emblem on them or something. That'd be kind of cool. You know, while I'm kind of sitting here doing this, you know, I want to say the people that are following me so far, and most of the people who have checked out my videos, there's some really cool guys. There's even, you know, some cool ladies that I've spoken to that have commented on the channel. They've made some recommendations. You know, no matter what you do on YouTube, there's always going to be haters. It doesn't matter what you do, or you're never going to do something right. But, you know, one thing I want to try to keep, you know, with this channel is just real. You know, what you see is what you kind of get with me. And, you know, again, there's a lot of things I don't know exactly how to do. I try to research it before I do it. And, you know, you just don't want to take a, you know, $85,000 car and do something stupid to it when you shouldn't be doing it. But and I'm sure there's something that I should be doing in this process that I'm not, but, you know, I just have fun with the Corvette. I like showing people the car. I like showing people what I'm doing. And, you know, if somebody else sees me doing something, again, I'm all for, hey, next time you do this, you should have done this way. I'm trying to be careful, make sure I don't scratch nothing. But, you know, I've really enjoyed talking to the different people. A lot of some of the people that I talk to are either thinking about getting a Corvette, they are, you know, hoping one day to get one, or currently have one. And we just kind of talk a little bit about our Corvettes. You know, I try to subscribe to other people's channels. If you tell me to subscribe to your channel and you've got some videos, I'll definitely do it. What did I do with my, oh, there it is. Because I think it's cool to, you know, follow people that follow you and, you know, support their channel as well. So if you've got a channel and you're following me, you know, let me know in the comment and I'll definitely follow your channel. Check out your videos. I don't watch a ton of YouTube. I mean, I do watch quite a bit. I mean, there's a few people. Obsessed Garage, that's a pretty cool guy. If you haven't checked him out, he's got a lot of good videos. Most of his videos are, I mean, he's got some videos that will run an hour long. But, you know, he's just sitting back. You can just kind of follow through with what you know, fast forward to whatever you want to fast forward to, or watch the whole thing. But I've learned a lot from him just in detailing. He's, you know, big into detailing. You know, it's amazing how I also watch a guy called Gojo. What is it? Gojo 101? Gojo 101, I think is his. He rides a motorcycle around, and so he makes quite a few videos every week. And I know some of these guys, I think they make money off of it. I really haven't researched it that much to look to see if I want to try to make money on this. I think you got to have a lot of followers first, or subscribers. There's my garage door opener. Let me go keep that from coming down. I have a LiftMaster 8550 model that if you forget to shut it, it will shut itself. When you have two sons like I do that like to just grab their bikes or skateboard and take off and just leave your house wide open. But one thing about me in life is that I've never despised small beginnings in anything. You know, I created a garage door company from basically nothing to something that I've had now for going on 14 years. And, you know, it's pretty successful. We've made a pretty good name for ourselves in the community. So a lot of times people look, oh, you only got 300 people checking out your channel. You know, if that's all that ever check out my channel, I'll be more than happy. You know, if it ever gets to the point where you've got thousands and thousands of people, you're going to have, you know, sometimes you get too many whack jobs on there, leaving you stupid comments. And, you know, I read everybody's comments. You know, if you've been watching my channel for any period of time, if you'll leave a message, or if you type something in, I've got it set up to where it will pull up on my phone. And I try to reply back to stuff. There's some people who've left some stupid stuff, and I just block them altogether. You know, and again, I don't mind criticism or anything like that, but when people start, you know, making some really stupid comments, and I don't want to look at it, and I'm sure people who are watching the channel don't want to look at it either. A buddy of mine got a new Grand Sport, 2017 Grand Sport. I'll tell you what, those look pretty bad, pretty badass. I was really surprised. You know, it's basically a Z06, just without the supercharger. I mean, you can get the C07 package on it. You can spend some money on it. But to me, the amount of, right now, what they're charging people for those, if you want to get some carbon flash, side skirts, and, maybe do some, splitters and a little bit more of aggressive back end as far as the spoiler. Just went blank there for a minute. It almost looks just like a Z06 except for it says Grand Sport on it. And again, it doesn't have the supercharger on it. But, I mean, some of those, I think he paid $81 for his. And, no, $78 for his, I'm sorry. And his is really nice. It's a blue, I think they call it the, there's two different blues that they have, but it's the real bright blue. And I'm sure somebody leave me a comment what that is, or I'll just have to look it up. But it is pretty bad. He's got a blue interior, a bright blue, where mine is red. His is blue inside of there. And he's got a Racing Jake on his hood. It's really nice. And next time we get to one of the, he's supposed to be joining the Tulsa Vet Club. So when he does, I'll definitely get a picture of it. Or next time I see him, we'll snap a picture. I did start and I'm not a real big into social media, but I started a Instagram, and it's just Corvettes 918. So I'll be posting pictures on there if you want to follow me, chat at me. A little easier to do that sometimes than on YouTube. But this is how it looks like. I think that work looks a whole lot better. Again, this is kind of your after. Yeah, I know my rims are dirty right now, but kind of your before. I think that's going to look really, really good. So as you can see, it's real simple to do. Just, you're basically leaving the car down, and you're just taking one lug nut off at a time. Much better. Looks much better. So I'm really excited to put the blackouts on these, the 3M that should be in this week. I'll make another quick video when I do that. And then any other suggestions you guys might have about the car. I mean, I've done everything that I can possibly think to do to it. I'm not really looking for more horsepower or anything like that. I don't think there's really any more modifications I can do to it. Other than I am going to change out the splitter. Right now it's just got the standard one. It's just kind of plastic. I'm going to change that out with carbon fiber to look, like the carbon fiber side skirts. That carbon fiber does get dirty easy, but I'm just going to do the short end caps versus the big. It's amazing what the side end caps, when you go to that phase 3, things are, for the front and the sides, are like $1,700. I thought, you've got to be kidding me for that. But, you know, if you own a Corvette or you're thinking about owning a Corvette, just get ready for what I call the Corvette tax. It seems like anything and everything to do with a Corvette is super expensive, which, you know, you do expect that. I mean, it's an awesome car, and they know that people want to modify it, people want to show these cars at shows. And so anything that you're going to buy for a Corvette, there's not a whole lot of it that you can buy that's going to be relatively cheap. So I'm going to get the rest of these changed out. You know, I know a lot of people, they black out their tags. You know, if you want to find out where I'm at, look me up. I'm blacked out. But you see my Corsa tips. Of course, I made a video about that. So I'm going to do the rest of them, and then I'll show you guys the finished product once I get them done. All right, guys, here's the kind of the finished product. I think it looks really, really good. I did get these off of eBay. I think they were like $35, $40. So I think that's gonna, you know, I just can't believe that really never stuck out to me. And now that I've changed these, I cannot believe that didn't stick out to me more. So thumbs up to, I don't know if it was Snake Skinner or if it was somebody, but somebody told me, hey dude, you need to change out them lug nuts. And I definitely think this was a very good choice. Took me 25 minutes to do, maybe. Clean the wheels, and I'm gonna go take her out for a drive. So guys, I appreciate you stopping by the channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, I'd be honored if you subscribe to my channel, and that you liked it and share it, and hopefully we can get a few people on here. And again, everybody who's already subscribed, I think I'm up to like 300, and I think I checked yesterday, it was like 325, 330, somewhere in there. And I just want to thank everybody who, you know, takes a little bit of time out of their day to watch one of my corny videos. But you are looking at just a badass car. So anytime you're looking at something like this, it's definitely worth taking a few minutes and listening to me ramble on about it and use my word so and everything else. But hey guys, again, I appreciate it. And